Fanatical Massholes Show is sponsored by Big Belly Barbecue. If you're looking to get a plate or looking to try something different, hit up Timothy Brunfield on Facebook. Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. He specializes in fried lobster tail, lobster mac and cheese, Cajun wings, the works, etc., etc. He has all that and more. Like I said, if you're looking to get catered, he'll take care of you. You will not be disappointed. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook. Check them out. All right, let's get to the show.
As a motherfucking beat drop. Tell you something now, I'm hip-hop. Ain't nowhere for hell that I'ma stop. I'ma set it on fire on every block. As I'm pippin' in my fast car. I'm racing like, whoa, I like this NASCAR. Music bumpin', I don't care who don't like it. With my Lamborghini, yeah, I'm just so excited. About to tear the streets up with my wheel. Smoke coming from the muffler, give me chill. I gotta get the goal, oh yes indeed. The finish line, make them ball and real. As I cross across the finish.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the best sports podcast going all around. It doesn't matter where you put them at. We there. It's the Fanatical Massholes Show, where we give you an unedited, unfiltered, unapologetic opinion on everything that's going on in sports. Currently, you know what it is. I got my dog with me. Wakil, it's your boy Mizzo. What's up, my boy?
What do you think, bro? Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday, man. I can't call it. I can't call it at all. You know what I mean? Can't complain. We topside. You know what I mean? Working. Keep getting it. Keep grinding. You know what I mean? I want to also say, man, before we keep going, man, happy Autism Awareness Month. Celebrating Autism Awareness Month, I should say. As a father to an autistic child, I know sometimes it could be a struggle, but it doesn't make them any different. Which means the obstacles might be a little bit larger, and that's all. You know what I mean? You there to help them out, they're going to be A-okay. They're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? So keep fighting, keep pushing. You know what I mean? Salute to all the parents out there with autistic children. Salute to the autistic children as well. That's keep fighting. Keep pushing. Don't let it stop you. Don't let them hold you back. Don't let it hold you back. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We got a good show, though, for you today. NFL draft is approaching, man. 20 days left. Got about 20 days left till the draft. So we're going to get into that. Talk about some of the top prospects. We're going to give you our top 5 quarterback that we think, not what they think. Our top 5 quarterback prospects, running back prospects, and wide receiver prospects. We're going to give you that. We're going to talk about these torpedo bats that's going on in the NFL. MLB, Major League Baseball. We're going to talk about that as well. And what's the big deal? I don't see it. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're going to get into a little bit of the John Moran. He got fined. All that and more. I'm going to give you my final 4 picks, too, as well. Before we keep going with the show, remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, support the movement. Please. All right, Wakil, let's get into it. So the draft, like I said, man, the draft's about to come up. So here's a list of the prospects, man. It's that the top 10 that I got this from CBSSports.com. Shout out to them. So they had obviously Travis Hunter's number 1. The do everything cornerback / wide receiver in Colorado. Abdul Carter's number 2. Penn State edge rusher. Cam Ward, Miami, a Florida quarterback. Will Campbell, LSU offensive tackle. Mason Graham, Michigan defensive lineman. Damn, I want to make sure I say his name right. Titaroa McMillan, wide receiver. Titaroa. Yep, you said it right. My bad. Titaroa McMillan, wide receiver from Arizona. I like that kid though. He's nice in the game. I be beasting with him in college football. Anyway, Armand Mimbow, offensive tackle from Missouri. Kelvin Banks Jr., offensive tackle from Texas. Jalen Walker, edge rusher from Georgia. And Ashton Genty, Boise State running back. Those are the top 10. Now, some of mine that I think, for the Commanders I'm looking at, Malachi Stark, safety out of Georgia. Luther Burden. He had a down year, but I like that kid. I like the young man, I should say. Wide receiver from Luther Burden III, wide receiver from Missouri. James Pierce. They've talked about him, he's I'm not saying that he's not a team player, but his mentality's a little off, you know what I mean? He's got they call him a bad character guy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he's an edge rusher. And he's a good player. Edge rusher from Tennessee. Mikael Williams, Georgia edge rusher. Emeka Egbuka, wide receiver from Ohio State. Amarion Hampton, running back from North Carolina. Travion Henderson, running back from Ohio State. Tez Johnson, wide receiver from Oregon. Ali Gordon III. I know he had a down year. He came off that. I think he was stopped for DUI. Ollie Gordon was a beast. You know what I mean? The year before that, Ollie Gordon was going to be, I think, had he not had this, obviously Ashton Jeanty broke out and was always doing his thing, but Ollie Gordon was going to be probably the top running back coming out. You know what I'm saying? Ollie Gordon was like that at Oklahoma State. You know what I mean? And then obviously Phil Maffa running back in Clemson. I love Phil Maffa. He's nice. He can do everything. He's a big guy, but he catch, he run. You know what I mean? He can run, catch it. He's a dual threat running back. He's an every down running back for real, straight up. So I like Phil Maffa. So those are who I'm looking at as far as my prospects. What you got going on?
So my prospects is.
Pardon me, I had to step out the.
I want to see where
Shador go, man. Like that's a compelling story. Obviously, you know, him being in Colorado with his pops, and you know,
everybody like
he's going to Dallas, or is he going to the Giants, or you know, I know the Giants just signed what's my man name? Jameis Winston, right?
Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson.
So
I think that's off the table. Hopefully,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think he could come in as a starter.
Yeah,
for a team that need a quarterback. So Shador and my boy Ashton Gentry. You know what I'm saying? Boise State.
Gentry. Yeah, I got you.
Pardon me.
Now you good?
Let's see where he goes.
Speculations is that he coming to the Bears. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, if the Bears get Ashton Gentry, man, like, man, listen.
It'll add to a dual threat with him and my man Swift. You know what I'm saying? So
we'll see.
I don't think you need a dual threat with Ashton Gentry. Again, we're going to look to that Penn State game. They shut him down for the most part. They shut him down in that playoff game. They did.
Yeah.
But overall, man, I would love to Ashton Gentry on my team. If he somehow fell, Commanders better snatch him up. Ashton Gentry's a monster, bro. He's a beast. I like Ashton Gentry a lot. If the Bears get him, that's scary, man. The Bears, this is definitely where you say, okay, this is scary. Last year, we thought they had a team that was scary too. But now they got the offensive lineman to go with it. Ashton Gentry, Bears will be Bears offense, man. What do you do? Like, how do you stop it? What do you do to stop that offense? Yeah, they're going to be a problem. You got to hope. You got to force Caleb Williams into mistakes. And, he's going to be better. I think he's going to be better this year coming around. You know what I mean? So.
We hope so.
Yeah, no doubt. But, all right, that's what's up. So let's get into our top five quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receiver prospects. So this is who I got, because this is not what they listed. But I got Cam Ward as my top quarterback. He did his thing, man. 4,300 yards, 39 touchdowns, 7 picks. Shador Sanders is number 2 for sure. Look, again, I said it last week. I don't think he's going to be Hall of Fame. He's not going to be top 10 quarterbacks of all time, but he's going to be a damn good starter. He could probably win you a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? He's tough. I see that. He'll only get better. And with the people he got around him, Dion's who's been through it, the support system, he'll be fine. If he goes to the Raiders, he'll be even better. Because Tom Brady's, you know what I mean? Tom Brady's like another uncle to him. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be great for him too. But anyway, but now that he's not, because they got Geno Smith, so that's not gonna happen. But if he would have, that would have been all right. But anyway, Jackson Dart's number 3. Kid can play, man. Kid can sling it. He can sling it. Quinn Ewers, I like Quinn Ewers, man. Like, he was hurt a little bit last year, but overall, I like Quinn Ewers' makeup. You know what I mean? He's tough. Obviously, he's got that big shadow behind him. You know what I mean? Whatever, that big lurking presence behind him in Arch Manning. You know what I'm saying? And he played. He kept him on the bench, basically. Like, nah, you're not playing. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you're not playing. So, and then Dylan Gabriel. I like Dylan Gabriel, man. I do. I really like the kid from Oregon. He played at Oklahoma the year before. Then he came, he went there this year. So yeah, I like overall. I'm a fan of Dylan Gabriel, man. I like how he plays. I like his game. He can run. Dual threat quarterback. Obviously a lot of these guys are dual threats, but Dylan Gabriel's one of the he is more dual threat than the rest of these guys. Than Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders or Jackson Dart or Quinn Ewers. You know what I mean? So, and yeah, that's in my 5. Who you got for quarterbacks?
Cam Ward
first, Shedeur second.
Yep.
I'm predicting
So Jackson Dart and Jalen Milroe. I like Milroe personally for me watching him. You know what I'm saying? Last year, being in Alabama, changed my whole aesthetic about Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people down in Birmingham, Alabama. I am a Michigan fan, and don't get at me for this. I am officially Alabama fan.
There we go. So,
Jalen Milroe.
Still doing that two-team thing. We told you about this already, bro. You don't have two teams. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
Kyle McCord. Syracuse.
He lit it up. Kyle McCord had 4,700 yards, 39 touchdowns, and 12 picks. Kyle McCord lit it up for Syracuse. Yeah. He lit it up. He's underrated. I had him close. I had him like 6. You know what I mean? I like that. That's a good pick. That's a good one. Who you got for running backs? Top 5 running back prospect.
Of course, on top.
Ashton Genty.
For sure.
Yeah. Marion Hampton.
Yeah.
Trevion
Henderson from Ohio State.
Yep.
And Judikin. I don't know if I'm butchering it.
Quinshon Junkins. Yep. Junkins from Ohio State. Yep.
Yeah, and then
Caleb Johnson from Iowa.
Oh yeah, he was okay. Sneaky. Yeah. That's a good one. I like that. My top 5. Obviously, it's Ashton Genty. Come on, man. 2,600 yards. Like, come on, man. He's a problem. Cam Scatterbolt, man. I don't know. Listen, he's not the fastest, but he's tough, man. He's tough. I think I like the kid. I like his makeup. Cam Scatterbolt will be number 2 to me. He rushed for 1,700 yards. You know what I'm saying? You seen what he did in that game against Texas. He did his thing. You know what I mean? Marion Hampton for sure. He went underrated. He was underrated this season, 1,600 yards. I had to choose between. I didn't want to put both Ohio State guys in there because they basically got them both ranked in the top 5. I had to go with Trevion Henderson. What he did in that game against Oregon was crazy. He went off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with Trevion. I like Quinshon Junkins too. He's fast. The boy's a burner. You know what I mean? I like Quinshon Junkins too, but I'm gonna go with Trevion Henderson. And again, it's because they took snaps from each other. They split snaps, so they both only rushed for 1,000 yards. But again, they basically split playing time. You know what I mean? Which is a good problem to have. Obviously, they're national champions. And then my number 4 was DJ Giddens from K-State. I like that kid too. He can run. He's nice. And then listen. Ollie Gordon, man, I'm not getting off that, man. Pause. You know what I mean? I'm rocking with Ollie Gordon, man. I'm on his side. I'm riding. I'm riding for Ollie Gordon. Ollie Gordon II. I'm riding for him, man. Commanders, if he's there, take him. Somewhere in these rounds, get him. Ollie Gordon is nice, man. He a problem. So that's who I got. My top 5 wide receiver prospects. Obviously, we said it. Tataro McMillan, Arizona. Tez Johnson, they had him further down, but I like Tez Johnson. He only had 898 yards. But again, there's so many weapons on that Oregon offense. Share the sugar, baby. Pause. You know what I mean? Share the sugar. But Tez Johnson's a burner. Get him in space, catch and run, that yak yardage in the open field, it's a wrap. You ain't catching him, it's over with. He got breakaway lightning speed. He's gone. Isaiah Bond, same way. You know what I mean? I like Isaiah Bond from Texas. Emeka Egbuka from Ohio State. Love him. Great player. I want to see him there too. He's one of my top 5 prospects. And my last one, Luther Burden III. He only had 670 yards. They're calling out his character. Nah, man. Maybe his work ethic. Luther Burden Jr. is going to be a force. I believe he's going to be a force at the next level. So that's my top 5 wide receiver prospects. Who you got?
Travis Hunter.
Okay.
One, you know what I'm saying? If you look at him, I'd rather have him on offense than defense. You know what I'm saying? I think he was good at both. You know, obviously because of his hands. You know what I'm saying? But and his speed or whatever. But I liked him on offense. That connection between him and Shador was special, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't like if it wasn't for those two, they didn't go to a ball game. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I got Travis Hunter as one. Matthew Golden from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think when I was watching the Michigan and Texas game, before that game, I was talking to a couple of my people in Houston, and they was like telling me about bro. And when I saw the game, I was like, damn, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I got him as two. Tutorial McMillan from Arizona. Amika, Ohio State.
Hey, Buka, yep, I got you up.
And then Burden the third, Missouri.
Okay. All right. Okay. Like that. All right. So I went through, I was looking around trying to get a mock draft, basically. So I basically went through a few websites, few sources of who the Commanders should draft one. CBS got him drafting Tataroa McMillan. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, brother. They got him drafting him. Okay, don't mind that. You know what I mean? But a third receiver to go with a bigger target. You know what I mean? To go again with Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel. I like that. Okay. Mike Green, edge rusher from Marshall. That's from NFL Network. There's another site that has him picking Jason Marshall, the junior cornerback from Florida. USA Today has them picking Princely Umanmilan, edge rusher from Ole Miss. Okay. Another site has them picking James Pierce Jr., which we just talked about, edge rusher from Tennessee, which I would love. NBC has him trading out with the Browns, and the Browns will come up and get Jackson Dart. That might be interesting. And then Barstool, one of the contributors, Stephen Chea, I'm saying his name wrong. They got him drafting a guard, Greg Zakel, out of North Dakota State. Wouldn't mind it. We keep building an offensive line. We definitely need defense though. And then Fox got him drafting Donovan, as a Roku, edge rusher from BC. So, I mean, out of all those, I would say James Pierce. Definitely edge, man. I definitely want offensive lineman, definitely wide receiver, but we need a pass rusher, man. The Commanders could not get to Jalen Hurts with the frequency they needed to in that NFC Championship game. You know what I'm saying? As we saw the week before, the Rams got to him routinely. Yes, he made plays, and Saquon made plays, but the Rams got to him though. You know what I'm saying? The Rams gave the Eagles their best game because of that line. Jared Verse, what's my man's name? Damn it, man. Anyway, Jared Verse and Jared Fisk. You know what I'm saying? Them two guys getting to him. That defensive line of the Rams, getting to him. The Commanders don't have that. And then you just lost Jonathan Allen. Yeah, and you let Dante Valor go. He left. So you need an edge rusher, man. You need an edge rusher.
But the key is, though, like, I see what you're saying. Like, you can blitz and get pressure
but you can't. You can't leave them guys one-on-one, man. You can't leave. Remember the fourth down play with AJ Brown on Marcus Lattimore. I'm like, look, we know where this is going. One-on-one coverage, blitz, they don't get them. If they stop that, that's momentum. You gave them momentum, they go down, they score. That was essentially it. Because I think Commanders fumbled on that play before that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but also too, it was Saquon. Saquon said,
man, it was fumbles, bro. It was fumbles. Yeah, he did that. Yes. When the Commanders had a 14-play drive and kicked the field goal, and Saquon scored on the very first play of the drive, that set the tone. But what I'm saying is the fumbles hurt, and then the fact you couldn't get to him, and when it was critical downs, it was either holding penalties and all that on Marcus Lattimore that they called, or the penalty on Saquon Barkley, but it was one-on-one coverage that the Commanders knew you couldn't handle A.J. Brown. You knew where the ball was going, and they won and it was Devonta Smith too. They won every one-on-one matchup. Whether it was Dallas Goedert, Devonta Smith, AJ Brown, they won every one-on-one matchup. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can't with the Eagles. You gotta get that rush from the line. It's got to be that just be able to pass rush. Again, what did they do to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl? It wasn't really a blitz. It was mostly just that line. The line disrupted everything.
Yeah, there was but that's again. That's how.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. Don't blitz. Forget about the blitz. You need the front four. You need a front four to get to them. That's what I'm trying to say. You need a front. I'm not saying you're going to get a front four like Philly, but you need a front four that can disrupt the Eagles, what they're doing, is what I'm saying. You got to be able to get to Jalen Hurts. Front four.
It depends on your
defensive coordinator, because that's how whatchamacallit play his deep when he was in Chicago.
I know but
was the defensive.
Okay, but but we took again.
So
and the Super Bowl 07.
I understand what you're saying.
Right. You know what I mean? I'm saying we need a front four. Forget blitzing. We need a front four. You know what I mean? Because Jalen Hurts, they're gonna eat us alive. If they're gonna eat the Commanders alive, 1-on-1. Pause. You know what I'm saying? All right. Before we go to the break, though, we want to shout out and salute Julio Jones. He's retired yesterday. Man's a problem, man. You know what I'm saying? He ranked 16th all time in receiving yards, and everybody ahead of him is in the Hall of Fame except for Stephen Smith Sr., Anquan Bolden, and Henry Ellard. With Steve Smith, and Anquan Bolden, actually Henry Ellard, they all should be in the Hall of Fame anyway, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So Julio Jones going to get in the Hall of Fame for sure. You know what I mean? Salute, legend. You know what I mean? Respect, great career.
He was a problem.
Hope your post career is as good as your career. You know what I'm saying? Wish you nothing but the best. All right, we come back from the break. Let's talk torpedo bats. Let's see what's going on with that. Stick and stay with us, man. Fanatical Massholes. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, or Wakil. Mizzo. We'll be right back after this.
As I cross the finish line, I'ma go out there get mine.
As I cross the finish line, As I cross the finish line, I'm changing gear, I'm changing shift. You try to cross my lane, bitch, get out the way. Bitch, get out the way. Had to change the lane, even if the cars are heading towards me. At the wrong way. Trying to cross my lane while you pumping gas, you just finish last. I just had to laugh.
Fanatical Massholes Show. Wakil, boy Mizzo, still here, holding it down for y'all. All right, so first week of the MLB season, first weekend of the MLB season, coming out of that on Monday, all the talk was about these torpedo bats, particularly that the Yankees are using, because that was a big thing. It was the Yankees using them, and again, the broadcast team let it out like, yeah, they're using these torpedo bats. You know what I mean? It's basically described as they shift how they make them. The weight of the bat is what, like towards the middle, I believe. You know what I mean? So then when you get more of that, you get more of it, like the barrel of the bat, it's gonna, you know what I mean? It's more power, I guess. What people are suggesting, how they make the torpedo bat. Which is cap, because we've seen the Yankees do it, and then they struck out like 14 times against the Diamondbacks with Zach Gallen on the mound. He shut them down. Again, you play baseball, so you know. Put us on. What does that really mean? You know what I'm saying?
It really don't mean nothing.
It's just the comfortability of what type of bat that you use. So as long as it's in the standard requirement of the league, they can use a torpedo bat, whatever bat that they use, as long as it's in the standard measurements of what the league requires.
Right.
Simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I just gotta. Pitchers just need to make better pitches when they pitching to people. You know what I mean? When they pitch to these hitters.
Right.
Simple.
No question. So, like, what do you think the uproar is about, though? Because it's like, okay, they hit some few. Because I mean, again, Anthony Volpe hit a few home runs, but look at this. His numbers so far with the torpedo bat, he's only batting 208. He's not. You know what I mean? He's got 4 home runs. He's got 4 home runs, but he struck out 7 times. You know what I mean? Jazz Chisholm now, but Jazz Chisholm can play, man. Like, you know what I mean? People kind of were disappointed in him, but he could play. He's got 8 home runs. He's batting 292. He struck out 12 times, though. Cody Bellinger's only got 1 home run. He's hitting 238 with it. What's up?
Only thing I'm disappointed in with Jazz Chisholm is that he used a pink bag. That kind of pause.
Jazz Chisholm. Does he use a pink bat? Is it pink? I know he's got the you stupid Paul. I know he's got the pink like the leg gear and like you know what I mean, like the leg whatever. He's got
Well,
that.
I thought he was using a pink bat too. I was like, damn.
Nah, he don't use the pink bat. He's got the pink like the stuff for you know what I mean. He got the pink stuff part of his uniform. Yeah, he does do that. He had like the anime stuff. And he took it off. I guess he wasn't hitting good, whatever. He took, you know what I mean? Like he got superstition, took it off. But so yeah, Cody Bellinger, Austin Wells is using it. He's batting 235. Paul Goldsmith using it. He's batting 250. Jose Tripp. This is all for the Yankees. These are some of the players. It's not all of them. What's it called? Jose Trevino from the Reds. He used to play for the Yankees. He's batting 214. No home runs, no RBIs. You know what I mean? Ellie De La Cruz. He's batting 286, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. He struck out 7 times, though. He struck out 218 times last year. You believe that? Ellie De La... Golly! That's a lot of strikeouts, bro. Like, what kills me is that for a guy like that, your job should be to get on base, not hit home runs. He's fast. You got speed. He's tall. Pause. You can get, like, you should be trying to get on base instead of trying to get hit out the park.
Yeah,
You know what it is? Like a lot of people who want to hit for power, they will strike out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the time, like your contact players, like if they just want to make contact with the ball, you know what I'm saying, and look at good pitches just to hit, they're not swinging for everything. You know what I'm saying? And some of those players are using torpedo bats. So
if they get on base,
what is it? The torpedo bat is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. You want to see more offense in Major League Baseball, but then you want to, like, it's just weird.
That's why everybody's like, no one, like, it's Dave Portnoy from Barstool Sports. I'm not trying to call the man out. You don't need me to call him out. But he was like, you made it about the Yankees and then said, oh, Yankees fans think everything's about them. You came out and said, oh, they need to investigate the Yankees. They're using these torpedo bats. You said it on your page. I seen it. I watched the clip. You mentioned the Yankees, bro. You didn't just say Major League Baseball. It's a problem. You said the Yankees using these bats are a problem. Everybody made a big deal about it when the Yankees using them. Now everybody finds out. What's everybody? Oh, well, now get him out. Okay. I'm sorry. But still, we need to get him out. Oh. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, going down the list. Nico Horner from the Cubs. He's using them. He's batting 333. No home runs, 3 RBIs.
Nico Horner he bats for contact.
Right, yeah. He's not trying to hit it up the yard. That's not his game. Dansby Swanson, 222, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, 8 strikeouts. Ryan Jeffries of the Twins. Dansby Swanson of the Cubs. Ryan Jeffries of the Twins. He's batting 222, no home runs, 1 RBI, 4 strikeouts. Adley Rushman of the Orioles, 259, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, 3 strikeouts. Davis Schneider has not had a hit yet with this bat. 5 strikeouts. Now, again, he might not be an everyday player, but I'm just saying. Francisco Lindor, he's batting 100. Francisco Lindor, as of yesterday, when I wrote this down, was batting 100 with 0 RBI, with 0 home runs and 2 RBIs and 6 strikeouts. And then Alec Baum of the Phillies, 259, no home runs, 2 RBIs and 5 strikeouts. Man, listen, stop trying to make shit. It's much ado about nothing. Stop trying to make everything about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy.
This is an exciting time in Major League Baseball, especially if I'm back into it. This is an exciting time.
Listen, man. Yeah, exactly. Because you are like the first week you think, yo, I got a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just listen. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I'm excited for baseball. I'm excited for the future of baseball. Baseball's coming. Baseball has come back. I should say it like this. Let's hope they don't have a stoppage next year, 2026, because that'll just ruin everything they just built up. But baseball has come back. You said it. You said in the chat. And I'm not gonna get into it, but you said it. You know what I mean about the other sport. You know what I mean? Like listen, you might be in some trouble. Baseball is coming back. That's back. Baseball's back. They did the right thing by saying, look, there's a pitch clock, and people forget it's on the hitters too. There's no more of this sitting in there, you know what I mean, grabbing you know what I mean, and doing the Nomar Garcia-Parra. Nah, man. Get in there, take a couple little practice swings, and let's go. Pitches. You're not about to do this every time and bounce the rosin ball off. Let's go. Let's go. You know
and I think that was the key because it was taking too long for baseball.
Nobody wants to sit back and watch 3.5 hour game. Not baseball. You can't do that. Baseball can't do that.
If I'm at Wrigley or I'm here at American Family Field in Milwaukee, I don't mind going there.
Yeah, listen. Going to a I don't mean to cut you off. Going to a baseball game is, to me, out of all the major sports, it's one.
Yeah.
And if it's two, it's not a far off two. Going to baseball games is one of the best things ever. It's fun. Obviously, summertime and all that. But baseball is one of the better experiences going to a baseball game. For real, it really is.
I agree.
I love going to the ballpark. I do. I love it. Again, it could be the summer. It could be because it's summer, but it's just the outside. You know what I mean? You cooling. You got the hot dogs. You know what I mean? You got your beer. You got your chicken wing. You got the tenders. I don't know. Baseball baseball experience. Baseball. I think most fans who might not be baseball fans yet, go to an actual game. Don't watch on TV. You're never gonna get hooked that way. But when you step foot in that field, if it's your favorite team, you're definitely gonna love it more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go to the historic ballparks. Fenway's in there. Go there. You'll love Fenway, or you'll park at Camden Yards. That's one of the best ballparks ever. I love that ballpark. I've been there a few times. Or Baltimore, that park is great. Go there. Yankee Stadium's a cathedral. City Field, Wrigley. Wrigley's on my bucket list. I gotta go to Wrigley. I gotta.
And that's my bucket list is to go to Camden and to Fenway. Like, yeah,
we can make that happen. The Fenway, we can make them all happen. And Fenway Yankee Stadium. We could do all that. And matter of fact, and Oriole Park, because Baltimore's a 6-hour drive from Boston, from Worcester. You know what I mean? From where I'm at in Massachusetts. That's a legit 6-hour drive. Fly out here, we drive down there. Boom. You know what I mean? Nothing. Hotel right in back of the stadium. You could see the stadium from the hotel. Real talk. You know what I mean?
You can fly here, and we can mob to Chicago. Chicago only 2 hours away from us. So
I want to go to Miller. Well, it's not Miller Park anymore. What is it called?
American Family.
Yeah, I want to go to American Family though. I like that ballpark. It looks nice. Anyway,
no, it's nice. It's definitely nice.
So yeah, you know. But anyway, yeah, baseball, man. Salute to baseball, man. Salute to the torpedo bats, man. Adjust. That's it. Adjust. All right. So Job and Ray got fined $75,000, man, for the little gesture that he did, because he did it again after he hit a three. I'm just thinking, that's his 3-point celebration. Why are we getting mad about that? Because he flashed the gun on camera twice. So he can't do this when he hits a three. He can't be like, yo, you know what I mean? And again, he's not pointing at anybody. He hits the three. He walks back. What's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the problem? It shouldn't be a problem.
They're just trying to make him an example for whatever reason.
It's the media, though, because the NBA's like, look, we're going to fine him. NBA didn't suspend him. They warned him the first time they fined him. All right, fine. Don't do it no more. But that's just corny, man. You know what I mean? That's just real corny. All right, Final Four picks. It starts tonight. First game, Florida, Tennessee, all SEC matchup. Tips around 6:30, 6 something like that. Damn, man. I got what did I say? Did I say Florida? Florida Auburn. I'm sorry. Florida Auburn is the first matchup. I got Florida. I picked Florida. So I got Florida winning this game. Auburn looked good. Janai Broome got hurt last week. It's only been a week. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, let's see how that elbow feels and all that. You know what I mean? I got Florida though. I got Florida winning that game. And obviously the nightcap, Duke and Houston. I got Duke. I got the Blue Devils taking that game. And then obviously the championship game, Florida Duke. I got Duke cutting down the nets. Connor Flagg cuts down the nets, goes out in style. He pulls the Carmelo Anthony, wins the, you know what I mean, outstanding freshman player of the year, does most outstanding player in the tournament, cuts down the nets, win the championship, rides off into the sunset, goes to the NBA and tears it up out there. You know, when he gets to the pros next year, Paul. So that's who I got. What's up with you? What you thinking?
I'm going for
upsets.
Of course you are.
You know, all these favorites like the winning or
whatever, but I'm gonna go with Auburn to beat
Florida.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then
I'm gonna take Houston on Duke. Like, I hate Duke.
Let's make sure we say you also used to live in Houston, so that's probably why you picked Houston. But all right,
it don't matter, bro.
I hate Duke. That's all I know.
Yeah. It's because you hate Duke. You hate Duke, but you also used to live in Houston. So that's all that was too. You know what I mean? Don't try to play me like that. Right.
And
If those two get to the Final Four, I'm gonna take Auburn. Auburn probably will win.
Got
win the
you.
national title.
Got you. All right. Been a great show. Thank y'all for joining us. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the games. All sports games, you know what I mean? Tomorrow, women's Final Four, it's the championship game. UConn, South Carolina. That's a tough one, man.
That's tough.
I like the UConn women. I don't like the men. I hate UConn men. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go South Carolina, man.
Probably gonna win this one though, bro.
I'm gonna go South Carolina, man. It's only, you know why I want to pick UConn? Because I love Paige Beckers. Paige Beckers is a problem, man. I wish her nothing but the best. I'm riding for her when she gets to the next level. I hope the Connecticut Sun draft her. That's my WNBA team. She's probably not, but I'm just saying, like, I love Paige Beckers. You know, I might be a bandwagon team, man. It's hard, you know what I mean? I might ride for the Chicago Sky. I don't know. Angel Reese, man. I still love Angel Reese too. I love Angel Reese too. You know what I'm saying? I love Haley Van Lith. I hope she gets drafted to the Sun too. But anyway, Paige Beckers is why I want to see Paige Beckers win a championship at college. I don't want her to be one of the best UConn players ever and not win a championship. Because she'd be one of those ones who's been there and didn't win a championship. All the greats have won one. I think Swin Cash was the only one, I guess, who didn't. But yeah, so I want to root for Paige Beckers, but Dawn Staley, man, is the truth, man. She's the truth, man. Queen, man. She's the queen. I'm going with South Carolina. I'm going with South Carolina, man. I really do. But if Paige Beckers win, I'll be happy too. But let's go South Carolina, man. The lady gamers, you know what I mean? Lady Gamecocks, pause. Let's go with South Carolina. All right. As I was saying, we out of here. Have a great weekend. Love you. Appreciate the support. Keep rocking with us. For Wakil, it's your boy Mizzo, Fanatical Massholes, man. I'm with my mic. We out. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, support. Peace and blessings.
Finish line. I'ma cross the finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine. As a motherfucking beat drop. Tell you something now, I'm hip hop. Ain't nowhere for hell that I'ma stop. I'ma set it on fire on every block. As I'm pippin' in my fast car.